Hi everybody, I decided to make a quick video to show you how to use one of my favorite things that Google has to offer us. This of course being Google Forms. This also works really well with today's workshop topic, of course trying to make your classroom more student-centered. To begin the process, you're going to go to what should be a pretty familiar place at this point. This is of course your Gmail home screen. Up in the top right hand corner, the little checkerboard icon. This opens up all of the Google apps, or some of them, that are available to you. Most likely Google Forms is not going to be on this list, so you'll click more. If it's not on the second page, you're going to click even more, and you'll get brought to a much larger page that features all the different apps that Google has available to you. If you scroll down to the Home and Office heading, you'll see right there the link for Forms. So go ahead and click that, and you'll have opened up in front of you the entire Google Forms setup page. At the top, there's a bunch of check boxes. You can do any or all or none of these. They're pretty self-explanatory, so just read through them and decide what might work for you. The next thing I like to do is, of course, give my form a title. I'm a chemistry teacher, so we'll go with that theme and call this Chemical Bonding Quiz. This, of course, does not have to be a quiz, but you get the point. Form description, you can type in any little additional information that you want to help describe the form. And then beneath that, you have the chance to start entering your questions. One really great tip is your first question should always be more of a prompt. I always have my students type their last name first. Reason being, when the Google form populates all of the student responses, it does it into a big spreadsheet. So if the very first question is the student last name, you have a really nice, easy way to organize and sort all of their responses alphabetically by last name. Beneath that, you'll see help text. This is any additional information you want them to know about the question. For this, it could be something like spelling does not matter. Hopefully they can spell their last names, but you get the point. Just some other information that's helpful towards this question. Again, you do not have to type any help text. This drop-down box lets you select the style of question you would like. For this, it's just a little text box because they're just typing in their last name. And yes, I want this to be a required question, and click Done. That completes the first question of the Google form. You can go back and edit that if you like, but most times you'll just click the little drop-down menu here that next to Add Item and choose the style of your next question. Most of the times for me, I actually choose to add in a video at this point. It's really nice that Google will embed any YouTube video you want right in the body of the form itself. So you see there's a text box here for paste the YouTube URL. I have YouTube up in the corner. This is my YouTube page with some of the videos that I've made over the years here, so it doesn't matter. We'll just select this one. You copy paste the URL of the video, go back to the form, paste it in, hit select, and this video is now embedded within the body of your form. So students can watch this as they complete the form, right, without navigating anywhere. You make it a little bit bigger. I like to make it centered, hit done, and now your video is right in the body of the form. It's just a really convenient way to have your students view some media that you want them to take a look at. Another really convenient feature that you should know about at this point is up at the top. You'll see a button that says View Live Form. If you're ever wondering what will this look like when my students view the form, you can click that, and it kind of shows you exactly what people will see when they view this. So there's my first question. There's the video again right within the body of the form itself. You can click play on that. Had we done more questions, they would all be down here. And you can just X out of this at any time. It doesn't impact anything you've done. Were this a real Google form, I would probably go ahead and add in a second question, maybe a multiple choice, something pertaining to the video. For time, I'm not going to do that. We'll just assume this is the end of my form. You have a bunch of other check boxes down here. Again, they're self-explanatory. Decide what works for you. When you're all finished, you simply click Send Form. You can share a link to the form if you have a website, a class website that you want to post it to. Normally, I just do this by email. Click the box. You can type in individual student names if you like to. Eventually, you'll probably have class lists set up. So here's one of my classes from last year. One click, and hit send, and this form will go out to every student in this entire class. You can also type in a little custom message. This will appear in the email that the students get before they take the form. So once you're done with all that, go ahead and click send, and you're on your way. The form will automatically put in your Google Drive a spreadsheet that has all the student responses available to you for examination.